Hey y'all, it's your girl KC from the Dare to Talk podcast. As I promised y'all, I told you this YouTube would be home to more than just the Dare to Talk podcast sessions. Today marks our first Cooking with KC. Turn up, turn up. Okay, so a big thing that I keep in mind when I am cooking any of my meals is one, how can I finesse that to make it dinner and maybe potentially lunch the next day? That's one. Two is how can I make it very low prep? You know, I like to make things easy. I come off of work and it takes a lot for me to like get in the kitchen and do it. So I make sure that all the meals I create are easy low prep, and we can just get into it. Now, obviously, want to make sure it tastes good. So today's episode, we are going to make shredded Brussels sprout flatbread pizza. Sounds good, it is good. So some of the things you're gonna need for this recipe is flatbread, any type of flatbread. I got this one. I've never tasted this flatbread before, but let's see what it's hitting for. Another thing you're gonna need is some cheeses. Obviously, you cannot have pizza without cheese. So if you live in Texas or Houston, I love H-E-B, their cheese that come in this container. I don't know what kind of cheese it is. Their copper kettle cheese. This is the shredded parm. I love their parm. It's like chef's. On top of that, I'm gonna use the mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. Also gonna need your ricotta cheese. I just grabbed like a random ricotta cheese. I don't really use ricotta cheese a lot. So that's the cheeses you'll need. And don't nobody judge me for this either.
You watch your mouth.
I buy the vegetables that are already in the baggie.
Let's get started, bitches.
Before we even get started, shout out Roscato.
Say when. Oops.
Cheers.
First of all, wash your hands.
Hands are washed, clean, okay? So first things first, I like to toast my flatbread. And I don't know, I don't really have a preference. Well, I do have a preference. I like to use the side that is flat. So on some avocado oil. Put the oil on, and then I'm gonna use this brush. It is washed, of course. Okay.
That's a lot.
Ooh, that's a lot of oil, y'all. Ooh, child. Just gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna put this in the oven for about, I would say, 5 minutes. While I'm putting this in the oven, I'm also going to get the shredded Brussels sprout going. Alrighty, y'all. So we have here, we got our Brussels sprouts. And you see, that's why I did the whole bag, because when it's cooked, it ends up being nothing. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. I don't measure my things out. When I'm seasoning, 1 tablespoon. I don't measure. I just go until the ancestors tell me to stop. Okay? But that probably put too much adobo. The ancestors kind of phoned it in a little late. I'm gonna mix that up. Yeah. That's why I'm having a little swig. Where. Okay, now that it's cooled off. You know what I hate? I hate when I put something in the oven, the tray gets like, I don't know how to explain it, and these are oven safe tray. Like, what are we doing here?
Damn.
And I did that. I'm gonna put my low fat ricotta cheese. So ricotta cheese a little thick, like me.
This baby is thick.
And I don't want to get burnt because that's not gonna look cute. I'm gonna coat this on. Ooh, girl. I don't want to get burnt, y'all. Coat this on. Now this part, it gets really sticky. 2 big globs We're gonna massage that through. Basically, you want it to have like a coating on the pizza. Ooh, brother. You know, you want it to be like evenly coated. So basically, instead of the tomato paste that people normally put, we're putting the ricotta. I also don't like ricotta like that, so, but I'll like it in this, I like it on this pizza when I'm cooking this. Okay, this is like a hot ass mess, but please bear with. BRB, hold on. All right, this says like cute, I could get it. So now I'm going to put on my gloves. And this is the important part. You want this part, you could put on gloves. If you don't have gloves, I guess you could use a spoon, or if you don't give up, because we don't give up, you can use your hands. I'm gonna use gloves. I don't play like that. I also have like a thing where I don't like to touch a lot of stuff. So now I'm gonna go in with my onion and Brussels sprout spread. And this part is super important because you wanna make sure that you're spreading it out. Like you don't want one corner to be a lot of Brussels sprouts and the other part not to have a lot. I'm just gonna readjust. Cause this is like your meat, your meat, supposedly. Yeah, and like I said, if you are somebody that like, oh no girl, I need sausage, or I need, you know, whatever, feel free to add. That's the other reason why I like this recipe, is it's very easy to make it your own. I think the first time I had it, I definitely didn't have green onions in it and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm a green onion type of girl, because the girls that get it, get it. And this is gonna be a loaded pizza, because last time, HelloFresh was a little stingy on the Brussies. I'm not gonna hold you. And ultimately the goal is to put all of your Brussels sprouts in there. Just want to take a moment to appreciate how beautiful this pizza looks already.
She's gorgeous.
So now that we've done that, now is the last step, which is the cheese.
I like cheese. I'm a cheese fanatic.
Put the deliciously paired pizza cheese pack. Like not into cheese, you can not put a lot. I'm into cheese like that. Fancy parm, and I'm just gonna not too much on this one. Do you know what I mean? Very scarce, because this is the like voila type of cheese. Ooh, I want to do the Salt Bae. Yay! I always wanted to do that. Now we're gonna put this in the oven to broil, and then you get to see all the cheesy goodness. The worst part about opening these cheeses is closing the damn thing. Like, how do I know you gotta wait. Oh, found the click. There we go. Got it. Waiting. Ooh. See what I mean about the tray? It's like, yeah, I don't know what like that. I did it for about 4 minutes. I put 5, but you can see if I did 1 more minute, it would have been burnt. I like it like this because it's like crispy, not too soft. I like a little crunch.
Whew. Okay, it's really crunch time.
So now I'm gonna let it rest and chill for a little bit so that we can cut it up and eat it. Bon appetit. All right, now that we got that to cool off, got my spatula. I don't have a pizza slicer thing. I have a sharp knife, so we're gonna rinse it off. If you're not rinsing off your stuff all the time, like I just washed this, but you still have to rinse it. And I am going to chop it in half. Let's find half. Look at that. Yeah. You know, if you want to cut it into 2 more pieces, you could do that. I'm gonna plate that and black out. Oop, I might need another aluminum foil. Or nah. Oh, y'all, putting that Michael's hot honey. And y'all, like, I'm telling you, this amaze. Now this is the part you gotta be careful because the spout is really big. So you gotta like literally just be like real careful. You know? Like literally graze that on.
Ooh.
Yeah, get into it. Okay, first, say a prayer. Amen. Okay, ooh, it's like falling apart. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
The green onions was a good call. The onions was a good call. Whole thing. Only thing I would give myself feedback on is maybe, and this is gonna sound crazy to some of y'all, and a little more cheese on the right here. Or when I had it broiling, not waiting for it to be crispy. Maybe toasting the bread more. Because I really wanted the bread to be crispy, but the garnish, oh, it's good. It's so freaking good. So if you end up making this, please comment down below. Let your girl know. But yeah, it's dinner time, y'all. Peace out. We out.